Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Yep, yep. Welcome to the brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, who usually hosts from the back, is in the front, and it's just us two today. Schedule, conflicting schedules this week. Conflicting
Yeah, we
schedules.
got a early but late show.
Yes. So usually when we shoot this early, it'd be nice and bright, but it's rainy day, so not that much light from the outside. It's
the
like
fall is coming. The fall is coming back, bro.
But so let's just get right into it. California is reviving the sexual abuse cases against Michael Jackson. They're stating that I guess there's like some new laws in place. So they're stating there's like two companies that could be held liable for the two men that filed lawsuits for Michael, even though Michael been gone it's been 14 years.
Yeah.
14 years. So do you think this is fair or foul on their part?
Honestly, what's the point? Like, he's long gone. I guess I would see the only point is to get the victims justice. But how do you get justice on a dead person? So he can't serve time. Maybe the family can get some monetary justice in regards to getting money from his estate. But at this point, we've seen too many conflicting stories. We've seen kids come out that claim they were sexually assaulted and then change their mind. We've heard the stories about parents trying to set up these encounters with the king of pop and shit. So at this point, I think California law is bored. Like, I'm pretty sure there's other cases that's more that needs to be addressed in California with the criminals that still walking these streets. Deal with those fucking cases. There's a lot going on in this world that the justice system needs to handle. And so Mike being fucking gone 14, 15 years, bro, why are y'all still even pressed about that? Like, don't get me wrong. If anybody was, because again, no claims, nothing has been verified. So if hypothetically, if anybody did have one of those experiences with Michael Jackson, I empathize with them. But at this point, the case has been seen. Everybody's been heard. It's been thrown out multiple fucking times. At this point, let him rest and let this whole situation rest. So I don't know what your take on it, John. You know, we big MJ fans here and shit, and I don't want my fandom to take any I'm trying to be.
You want to speak objectively, but
yeah,
like you said, if there was some foul done, it's understandable, but it's just to the point like the person's been the two, what's crazy, and the two companies that they're suing, he was the sole owner. He was the only person that owned it. It was it's two Michael Jackson companies. Like, he owns it. So it's like he's gone now. So
yeah.
It's a tough thing. It's like they couldn't prove it when he was alive. And it's just, to me, it looks more like slander now that he's not here to defend his name.
Exactly.
If you couldn't prove it when he was alive, and somehow find him liable or responsible, he's not here to defend his case, and he's the only person that will have the proper information, be like, to say otherwise, because nobody else would know where he was at this point in time. Only Michael Jackson could dispute certain things, and he's been gone 14 years.
Right.
But yeah,
that's the only thing is shit. Again, at this point, to me it seems like a means to continue to destroy his name and collect from his estate. And so unfortunately it's been 14, 15 years and they haven't been able to do so. he's been dead this long. And when he was alive, y'all wasn't able to. And the last 14, 15 years, y'all haven't been able to. At this point, I just say, let it rest.
But damn, they trying to slander the goat, man. Slander the goat. He did something right when they're trying to keep, 14 years, a decade plus, years after he's dead, they still trying to slander your name.
Yeah, I mean that's legendary shit. But again, that's what I look at it. I just look at it like, again, when he was alive, he was dealing with this, right? Mm-hmm. Was never able to legally prove anything. 15 years after death, they've been trying and yet to be able to legally prove anything. So I say this would have been an ongoing situation for 30 years or so, like, because it's been going on since like the 90s and shit. So it's like 25 to 30 plus years, this stain they've been trying to put this stain on Mike, and legal actions have been taken against Mike, and nothing has been proven. So with that amount of time, the amount of time they've been faced in court, the amount of conflicting stories, it's just at this point, let's let it rest. Like, let that man soul rest, and empathy and respect to those who might have felt like they experienced something like that. But at this point, they need closure too. Close it, move on.
Yeah, everybody needs closure, but it's like, I feel like even the victims gotta understand, the man's been dead 14 years. I don't know what else could they want.
Yeah.
At this point, it look like just like the consistent and persistence is, at this point, just like they just trying to get some money out of this.
Yeah. It's at this point, that's all we can do at this point. Hopefully get some type of compensation.
Because the way I look at it, these two people, they have the opportunity, they live their life. Their next day, they can make their life better. And, the man's been dead. So, but the more persistent it is and they continue, it looks like more of money grab. That's just my opinion. I don't know how anybody else would view it, but I just feel like it's crazy. Men been gone and they're still trying to do this. But let's get into BET. Paramount no longer is selling BET off. Paramount said they wasn't getting high enough bids, so they closed the bidding on BET. Apparently there was Tyler Perry rumors that he bought BET or was planning to acquire BET. Do you think they ever had plans to sell BET, or they probably really want a set amount of money?
I think they at this point, because there's black interest in buying it, I think they trying to like upsell it and shit, because not only did Tyler Perry try to buy for like 3B, fucking got 3B, and the other guy, Byron Howard, I think that's his name, bald guy, like a comedian, but it was another black man, I believe his name is Byron Howard. He offered like 5B.
I'm saying that's nothing. I remember Shaq, 50.
Yeah, they tried to collectively come together.
They tried to come up with a group to get BET.
So I feel like they doing some just like some fishing and shit. Like, yeah, we gonna act like we throwing in, but low key, we ain't giving y'all shit. You niggas ain't owning nothing. So like, I think it's just like a chess game, a shell game, where it's like we gonna act like we gonna give it to y'all. We act like we're gonna empower y'all and shit. But for what they were offering, there was bids. I remember fucking 50 them tried to, Diddy tried to with his crew of people, fucking Tyler Perry. I'm trying to remember the guys, the other black guy. He's a known comedian. He got it like
You said Byron. What was the name you said?
Byron, it's Byron something. Byron Scott, not Byron Scott. Byron Allen, Byron Howard.
It's Byron Allen. It says BT
Yeah,
million or this is deadline article for March. BT
yeah.
worth approximately $4.5 billion. Tyler Perry and Byron Allen both had to get a bank loan and 5 other investors.
So yeah, he offered like 4.5, 5. Tyler had like 3. 50 them had like 3. Like him and his crew. Diddy hit them had another try to like offer and get BT. I just think they try to upsell that shit. And it's like, we know y'all niggas ain't gonna get this. So if anything, the dopest thing would be is for them, again, all of those people who try to make a bid come together and make a bid where it's like, we gonna offer y'all this, like nothing too crazy. I don't want them to get like try and get over on them and shit, like upsell them with some crazy number and shit like 15B or some shit. But give them a number where it's like we all come together, whereas they can't deny this deal. Because if they do, then it's like, okay, y'all niggas is racist. Like y'all putting this out here, not wanting us to buy it. Because that's what it feel like at this point, because it was said that like, yo, this deal was secured. So now it's like they taking it off the market and shit because of the not the right deal and shit. It sounds kind of funny, and it sounds like they playing the racial shell game to me. So we gonna see, but I think 50 and all these powerhouses, Diddy, Byron Allen, Tyler Perry, I'm sure they can collectively work together, create a commission or something that creates the money to buy BT, and then how they manage it. They all are smart businessmen and women, and I'm pretty sure they can figure out a board of trustees or something to figure out who's gonna run the actual company and shit. So we'll see how it goes.
Definitely, but I don't know, man. I think either, in my opinion, I think either Tyler Perry or the 50 group, because 50 group had the Shaq, it had 50 Shaq, and they had somebody else. I just can't remember somebody else. There's another known name.
Yeah.
I felt like those were like the best two options for BET.
Yeah.
Obviously, you was saying, BT just have all the Tyler Perry shows, Medea running wild all over BT.
Yeah, and it's already, but Medea crazy anyway. So Tyler Perry crazy anyway. And again, for the sake of reputation and working in that media space, I can see why people will want Tyler Perry on there. But I think if Tyler Perry and Diddy them and 50 all come together, I think they all offer something different, and therefore it will make the channel more diverse. Because we seen 50 do his thing with his team with the Power Universe. Tyler Perry, although I'm not the biggest fan of it, like I can't deny the popularity and the influence he's had in black entertainment. So, and Shaq fucking owns everything. This nigga, you look at Shaq like resume and the companies he fucking owns. Shaq owns fucking everything. Like
he's in all types of
he
has the connection. He still has the connection to sports,
right?
He's in everything else.
Yeah, but he has a relationship in probably every field, every market and shit. Shaq is just like everywhere. He a big nigga and them arms are spread like all over the business world and shit. So bringing that aspect together again, BT, and I'm just looking at what I know they provide. BT don't have a sports section. BT don't really provide nothing sports wise. Other than they do the historically black college games every year, but other than that, BT has nothing that's involved with sports. When they used to a long time ago, they used to showcase the college games on Saturdays and shit. So like, but you bring the pros to BET. Shaq definitely will bring the pros. Like, so you bring that aspect to it. Tyler Perry with everything he's done. 50 Cent with his influence in music as well as media and TV shows and movies, all that shit. I just feel like, and Diddy got revoked. So like they just, there's a lot of those guys individually bring a lot to the table that will make BET diverse again like it used to be, whereas it's not just one particular viewership like it is currently now, because it's all those, you know, those bullshit shows, and I want to call them bullshit shows I don't like, just entertainment I can't watch. But having that group will bring a will diversify the brand and the channel, and that would be dope for BET. Like, it'd be a one-stop shop for everything black entertainment. But you know, until they do it, we got Culture Capsule, Urban Influence. You know what I'm saying? We here, we got everything y'all need too. So you know what I'm saying, on a smaller scale, you know, we bringing all that shit too. You know,
hopefully, man, that'd be dope to see, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe one of these days, BET will be, you know, black owned again, because it's been quite some time since it's been black owned.
Yeah, and you can tell.
So maybe one of these days. Now let's get into T.I. song talking about people charging for verses. For a verse, he said, you know, it was head cracking for a verse, for a feature.
They head cracking for a feature. He went in charge and all this. It's like, bro, who are you? Like, I think he, first off, his dad and his brother are both dope rappers. T.I. and Damani both can spit, right? Both really can fucking rap. Like, T.I., legend. Damani, if niggas don't really listen to Damani can really fucking rap. His older brother, Damani, can really fucking spit. Reminds me a lot of J. Cole, like the way he moves and shit, his lyrical content. But King is an idiot and he wants to be on some ratchet shit. So he's reaching out to, you know, Sexy Red. He reaching out to the baby and shit like that. And he thinking because I'm T.I. son, that's gonna get him like, oh yeah, I'm T.I. son, I don't need a verse type shit. Shorty, nobody know you. Like, we seen you grow up, you little idiot, on TV and shit. Like, we watched the Hustler or whatever T.I. show was. Like, this is their price, nigga. My price is my price. What my nigga, Fat Joe say? Yesterday's price is not today's price. And so, young man, you got to get your weight up. If you feel like niggas crack you upside the head for a verse, fuck them. Use your dad, use your brother, and influence and network with the people that's within y'all circle. Because I'm pretty sure, although it might not be the baby, it might not be Sexy Red, relationships that your family has, I'm pretty sure you can get a tough verse from somebody. But he don't really care. He don't really care about the level of verse. He looking for the popularity, because Sexy Red is popular. The baby is popular. So he's looking for that. He ain't looking for, yo, who gonna kill on this verse? Nah, he wants whoever's popular right now and shit. So that's what he looking for. And that's why he upset, because that's solely what he wants. He wants that. And they not giving it to him, or if they will give it to him, he got to pay their price. And he upset about it. I wouldn't charge that. I'll give a verse for free, and if nigga want a verse from me, nigga, ain't nobody asking you for a verse. Like, that comes with time. I'm pretty sure certain niggas, Drake is Drake, but certain niggas, they ain't paying for no Drake verse because that's their relationship and network. 21 can call Drake for a verse, and Drake gonna send that shit. Ain't no dollars involved. DJ Khaled asks Drake for a verse, ain't no dollars involved. Travis Scott asked Drake for a verse, ain't no dollars involved because they have that relationship and Drake gonna get that back. We gonna get that. We all gonna be good off of that. You don't have that power or influence to be like, I'm gonna reach out to so and so and they gonna bless me and shit. You T.I. son, and you not even proven. Damani is somebody who's actually been working, not even trying to associate himself with his dad, but making his own name. Damani is somebody who's been building his brand and now is respected for his pen. So Damani is more likely to get a verse from somebody for the low or for the free because he's worked on his own craft and built his brand. King just a spoiled little bastard, and he just expect things like, oh, I'm T.I. son, so y'all gotta bless me. And they like, no, shorty, you gotta pay my price. You ain't nobody. And that's just what it is.
I think
with them big ass teeth in his mouth.
I think he was expecting, like, oh yeah, T.I. son, we're gonna give him a verse. I think he was more expecting that, but hey, that's how some rappers get their money, man. They charge for verses, you know.
If he paying for them big ass teeth, he could pay for a verse. Them big ass the Max teeth, nigga teeth all one size and shit. Your teeth supposed to be different.
You know, he probably got the deal on that though through his pops.
Well, T.I. talked about it, say he didn't even know he was doing it, because everybody was cracking, like why you let your son get his teeth done like that? And T.I. said like, initially, I wasn't even worried about his teeth. I was more proud of him because he saved up his money, got his money together, and when he did that himself, I had nothing to do with that. And then his mother was like, why you got them big ass teeth in your mouth like that and shit, making jokes. And so like they were cracking on him about that. But T.I. said he didn't know, he ain't had nothing to do with that. I don't know if the doctor knew, like, oh, this T.I. son, let me bless him. I don't know if that happened, but T.I. said he had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, that's possible. Especially what it depends on if he's going to a doctor. Let's say, I don't know where he went, but say he went to a doctor in Atlanta. Oh, you T.I.
Right. Exactly.
You might have got love for that.
Yeah.
Or tell your father, set it up, give me a picture or order.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that's the way it happened. I just know T.I. said he ain't had nothing to do with that. And it could have been a situation where it was like, oh, this T.I. son. Like, okay, we got him. We're gonna make sure he good type shit. But bro, pay their fee, man. Till you get your weight up, pay their fee. If not, prove yourself. Make your records,
work your
craft, and then make niggas come to you, and then you can say suck my dick later. That's how it is.
So viral story went viral. A 5-year-old in a Chucky costume was running around town and scaring people. What's your thoughts on that?
Where was his parents at? Because it's like Shorty was like really out in the streets, like running around with this suit. Y'all better stop playing, man. Y'all get that kid fucked up. Then y'all be mad when somebody put hands on Chucky. Because low key.
I'm gonna say 5-year-old shit, someone fuck around, take Chucky away. Like
that too.
Him up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, like, people finding Shorty outside, everybody recording, but where your parents at, bro? Because you out in the streets, full Chucky fit on, roaming through the town. Somebody snatch Chucky up, and then y'all be looking a little sick. Y'all be upset. Y'all be hurt. Like, don't be having this boy out here playing like that. And then the wrong motherfucker fuck him up. And now this child is messed up because y'all playing. I saw another one with not too long ago where the girl had the Megan outfit on and shit, walking through the streets and shit. Like a little 9-10-year-old walking with the whole Megan get up. Like, well, y'all better stop playing with these kids. Yeah, you don't get these kids fucked up out here.
Don't say it. I think the Chucky person, I think they probably being supervised from like the background, so you can't
from a distance. Yeah, from a distance.
So it's like I would hope it's that way. Right.
Yeah.
They just watching, making sure. Oh, he's scared of another one. He's scared of another one. They probably recording themselves, recording.
Yeah. Right.
And shit. And then it's like, oh shit, about to get real. That's when they come out.
Right. Hey, yo, no. Yeah, stop playing though.
But yeah, you gotta be careful with that because too much of a distance, a lot can happen. Now
And that like 5 seconds could be a beep, 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 and Malcolm, Minka, and then your kid right here. Oh. Then you run it up. Let's say the kids. So chill out.
So a lot could definitely happen. Now let's get into Hurricane Hillary. That's a funny name for a hurricane. I really want.
What?
That's
Look.
what the hurricane's called. And
Yeah.
Hurricane Hillary was the hurricane that might be touching California or touched up California.
Yeah. And they ain't even take this serious. One thing about color folks, won't take nothing serious. It's nothing but jokes about Hurricane Hillary and shit. We don't take nothing serious. There's all type of memes, all types of videos of people playing around due to Hurricane Hillary. Just another hurricane, man. That's life in America. We got all these different. I just wonder how do they come up with these names? How they determine if it's male or female, or is it? Are we going to start saying the hurricanes are non-binary? Will we start giving them non-binary names? Because generally they are male or female. But it's another hurricane. That's us. That's what America has.
Hurricane Hillary brought Southern California its first ever tropical storm watch. So that's like the first storm that they had to really look out for.
Yeah, I mean it's global warming. The world is changing and shit. They didn't have last year. Texas had more snow than we did, and we live in fucking New York. So it's like it just showing you the way the world is changing. They always having to deal with earthquakes and shit. California is on a fucking hill. They gonna be in the water soon. The way the fucking global warming is working. So
it's an alphabetical system. The first one of the season starts with an A.
Okay.
And then the second one of the season is B, so it goes down. So that means Hurricane Hillary A, B, C, D, E.
So
G, H.
So it's the 8th hurricane of this year?
I guess so.
Now, but how do they determine if it has a male or female name?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do they? Where does the?
And mostly they be making the hurricanes women. So what they trying to say? That they say they should be fucking shit up. They should always come. They should always come and mess up stuff.
They got a list of retired names.
So Hurricane Hillary. Next one gonna be. We already been dealing with. We're coming to the end of Hurricane Biden. So 2024. We got the end of Hurricane Biden.
There's in 95. There's a Hurricane Opal.
Oprah?
Opal.
Opal. Yeah, what did you get Opal for?
In 2002, there was a Hurricane Isidore.
Ain't Opal a color? Or like it's a color or like a diamond or like a
in 1974, there was a hurricane named Fifi. These are the retired names.
That's funny. How they come? My question is, how they come up with these names? Like, all right, we need an H. We're gonna call this Hurricane. What you got? Harry, Hillary, F, Fifi, Frank, Fiji, Fergie. And it's just like that. I like that one. Let's run with that one.
2008, Hurricane Ike. Ike Turner with a hurricane, man. Hurricane Ike.
Ike live on forever.
Oh, man.
Ike live on forever.
That's the Atlantic name. They got I don't know how they come up with like a full name. They start off the letter. I'm gonna look into that. like the
Yeah.
whole process of hurricane.
right. And names and stuff. But hopefully everybody's good in Cali and the West Coast. And I'm sure they'll experience something else real soon because global warming is real.
I think they'd be. I think they just got a lot of rain. I don't think
They
they
be all right.
actually
Of course,
hit
they be all
got
right.
a lot of rain.
They be all right. They be all right though.
Georgia man applies to be a cop with an open arrest warrant.
Open arrest warrant. Why not? Why not? Why not? We talk about getting yourself together and you know what I'm saying, righting your wrongs. I think once he's get that warrant out, because what's the warrant for? Do we know what the warrant's for?
I'm about to look it up right now.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He probably owes some fucking tickets. He probably behind on some juvenile shit. Got a warrant out. He owe. Okay, that happens in America. We always taxing people for everything.
24-year-old Georgia man arrested in Arkansas after applying to be an officer despite having an active warrant for his arrest.
Right. What's the arrest for? What's the warrant for?
Right.
Depending on I don't even think it depends on what the warrant is for. Unless the nigga murdered somebody or violently hurt someone.
He was arrested and charged with forgery.
Bro, what that mean? What they got to do with being a cop? They be lying all the time anyway. He on par.
So no, all right. So basically, I think he tried to lie about his thing. So they didn't reveal what he was charged with, but since he applied, the forgery is another charge. I think.
So he forged something to apply to be a cop.
He tried to hide his open.
Oh, okay.
When he was applying.
Got you. Yeah, he knew that was gonna fuck him up. I ain't mad at it, bro. Go for pursue your dreams. Pursue your dreams. They already in fucking Chicago trying to hire illegal aliens, immigrant.
They let him do the physical fitness test, and then they arrested him right after.
He was tired of shit. They like, okay, you good? He like, yeah, that was tough. All right, come here.
That's so fucked.
They waited till he was tired. And like, we gonna arrest his ass. Let him run. Go ahead. They sit back laughing and shit too. Like, look at this idiot. He going through this shit, he climbing the ropes, going under shit. Like he came out sweaty and dirty and shit, fighting a dummy and shit.
They probably overworked him just cause.
Yeah, exactly. They made him like the fucking toughest physical test you can do. They made his ass do it. And then they arrested his ass. That's funny.
They're probably gassing him like, yo, you doing amazing. I ain't never seen a prospect like you. Holy shit.
Got his ass. That's funny.
Horrible.
It'd be like that sometimes, but I think once he turned himself in, or once he deal with this legal stuff, I think he should still apply. I don't think that should make him ineligible to be an officer.
Nah, that's crazy.
Officers are human, so let's treat them as such. We make mistakes. If he's willing to right his wrongs, go for it, buddy.
They said charges, so it's plural. So he's facing before he went there, he was 20. It was a plural amount.
Charges could be 2. So
true.
Plural is more than 1. It could be only 2.
But you can have 2 really bad charges on your name.
That's true, but that's what I'm saying. Depending on the charges, if it's something that's like, something small, tickets and shit, bro, let that man live. Free homie. Free Officer Brian.
We'll keep it updated and see if they ever reveal the charges, or let us know what's going on with that situation. Now let's get to another kind of controversial situation. I'm pretty sure I talked about it on OSA. I've been on OSA for a little bit, then I had to work. But this week my schedule is lit. Monday open, so I could do a full pod Monday, do a full pod Tuesday. My schedule is gonna be rough this weekend, but Monday and Tuesday I am good for Monday and Tuesday. But what I was gonna say, did y'all cover the whole Michael Oher situation?
Yes, we did. We covered the Michael Oher situation.
So
we can go into a little bit. They pretty much got over on my guy.
So he says. I don't know.
He says.
No.
So he says.
It's two sides to every story.
Right.
At the end of the day, they did take him in. They was a family with money too.
Yeah. They Britney Spears them. So he says. Again, you could you could take, because to me it sounds like, yes, they did take him in, right? They did give him a good home. They did give him, a place to live. They gave him the ability to go to attend a good school and shit like that. But to me, that's some like slave shit. Because they they picked you. It's like fucking a slave auction when they used to go pick niggas. It's like big, strong, tall, okay. Potential. I think if he was just a regular nigga looking like me, looking like you, he would have never been given that opportunity. But they saw big guy, 200 plus, 300 plus, with the right direction, like almost an investment. We get him in the school around the right coaches, around the right system. He's going to be something. So let's invest. And instead of adoption, they did the conservatorship. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's what's called conservatorship. I don't know. That's the word, but I don't know. When I be saying it, I don't know. I'll be pronouncing it right, but that's
So a conservatorship, whereas we are responsible and control of your likeness, your money, your ability to make money, because they knew we gonna invest, and as he grow and get experience in this career, we want to make sure we get our money back. So y'all ain't good people. Like, y'all want to make it seem like they were good people. They took him in because he didn't have nothing. No, that was really an investment, a long-term investment. They put their dollars in a fucking racehorse, and they want their money back. Like, so that's not, and based on what based on just the principle of a conservatorship, what actually was happening, I can't really say. But based on the fact that they put together a conservatorship for this when he was a child, just shows that, bro, this was a hustle for y'all. On some, I'ma save a big nigga, big slave nigga, and we're gonna get our money back because we're gonna put him in the right place. We're gonna make him go to school. We're gonna make him go to the school. He's gonna be this and be that. And on the back end, we're gonna make our money back. So that's some slave shit. Like, it wasn't done out of the good gesture of their hearts. Because if not, they would either adopted him or they would have just took him in and poured their love and money, their resources into him, and then we wouldn't be having these issues now. It was smart, I guess, for them, because Michael Oher became Michael Oher, Super Bowl champion, one of the best, O-linemen to play the game.
And they also did a whole movie on it.
And then they got a whole movie that they made millions of dollars off of. So, smart business people, but let's not act like they were fucking being saints.
No, honestly,
taking this black man in.
It could be that too. There could have been kind of people with generous hearts, or it could be people that just saw a come up and they had the resources to.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't. The kind person with a generous heart, that goes out the window with the conservatorship.
It's a tough. Why I say it's tough, because I think even though I feel like everyone should control their funds and thing, but some people really can't. You know, some people really need someone to really.
Yeah, but you done. But again, they did this prior to him becoming Michael Oher.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, somebody needs to. Not a lot of people are financially illiterate. I mean, financially literate. But y'all did this before the finances came in.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all did this before the money came in. So therefore, that shows to me that y'all had a long-term game in place. Y'all had an idea.
It looks
Y'all came in here.
yes.
Yeah, it comes in like this was a business plan.
Mm-hmm.
As if they were scouting the streets of looking for young talent that we can pour money into, fake love into, but ultimately, long-term game is getting them in the NFL and turning this into a business opportunity. That's what I'm saying. Like, if this was, say, in college, he was becoming a star already, and like during this time, you wasn't even supposed to be accepting money. But say it was during this time where you got the what's the shit they got in college? Where
NIL? That's what's called the NIL?
The NIL, right? So God forbid if it was during the NIL time, he's getting all this money and they see him frivolously spending that money, and they like, okay, Mike, we're gonna work on a conservatorship just to make sure your money, make sure you don't do this. That would make more sense. But for them to do it from the jump before like the money actually started to come in, and I think they might have been seeing some financial gain once he started to blow in high school. Then this financial gain started to come in, and opportunity started to come in, and they was like, yeah, we need to get a wrap on this. And then at that point is when they decided we're gonna get a conservatorship, because now we see the finances coming in for him, little or not, or whether they supposed to be taking money or not. But I think financial opportunity started to come about, and they said we're gonna do this, and not knowing, they took advantage of that. And as he grew in his career, more opportunities started to come, and they were still in control of it, and he became Michael Oher, the NFL superstar. And they been able to control that, been able to control the movie and all that shit. I just don't look at it, if for them to get a conservatorship when he wasn't Michael Oher yet, to me shows this was a business transaction more than anything.
They plotted this.
Yeah, this is a big plot. It was a business plan to me, based on that.
But I also brought up the situation because with that, you know what I'm saying, we talked about how there's a movie called The Blind Side, the Michael Oher story.
Right.
People on social media were saying Sandra Bullock should give back her Oscar. She played the role of the mother in the Blind Side, and she won an Oscar for it. Do you agree that she should give back her Oscar, or like because of the stuff that's going on now, or is like she played a role? Like there was a story, she played a role, she did a thing that had nothing to do with her.
She played a story. If you do a movie where you play autobiography, you play an evil, wicked motherfucker, and you win an Oscar for it, should I give my Oscar back because of who the person was and what they did? No, I portrayed the role.
Real life, and there's victims.
Yeah. Like there's victims in real life and shit. Like somebody who did fucking Anne Frank and shit. Like, should I give back my Oscar if I won for that because of what happened in real life? No, I portrayed the role and to the best of my ability, and I was awarded for that. They ain't got shit to do with Sandra. They ain't got shit to do with I portrayed this role and the character that they told me the character was, and I got this based on that. They ain't got shit to do with her.
Because there's definitely movies where people done played real life serial killers,
exactly,
and stuff like that, or like
so just not long ago, buddy who was doing the Dahmer.
I know you're talking about. I forgot his name.
He just got mad awards for that shit. Should he get back his shit?
Because people really die for that. Like Jeffrey Dahmer is a real person.
A real fucking person. I portrayed a role. You know, buddy, I can't remember his name, but Quicksilver in, you know, the Marvel universe and shit.
He be in all the horror shit, the TV.
Yeah, the American horror shit.
Yeah, he be in all them shit.
So like, should he be giving back his shit because of like we've seen motherfuckers portray real life monsters, and ain't nobody asks for no fucking awards back for them portraying them to the best of their ability. So they ain't got shit to do with Sandra. Them motherfuckers is the real life people is fucked up. I'm an actress. I'm doing what.
You know, it's crazy. Before I googled it, it came to me. Evan Peters.
Yeah, Evan. Yeah.
Right. Yes, I was like, damn, they really they're going crazy with that. But
ain't got shit to do with her.
Who played Michael Oher said that basically he defended her and said no, that shouldn't be the way. But you know, people was on social media saying that. But
yeah, people be fucking doing the most. Shut up sometimes.
People jump on the wave and they follow it to the shit dies out. They follow it, the shit dies out.
Be dumb as hell.
Movies is movies, you know.
Yeah.
And that means if you ever play like a crazy villainous role that's, you know, influenced by a real life situation or anything, you don't deserve a reward if you really kill it. Say you're the star of the movie, like you outperform everybody in the movie.
Right.
That small little role, but you're playing a villain or someone based on the truth, like, you know, someone influenced by some psychopath, crazy person, but you kill it. Oh, you can't get a reward. That's
right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm portraying the role I was given. If I do it well, I should be acknowledged for it, regardless of the person be real or not. Because again, there's too many times where we've seen actors portray real life situations and people. Ain't nobody saying that like, damn man, bro, you shouldn't took that role. Like, no. Or if you win an award, no, you shouldn't get you shouldn't even accept that award. I accepted the fucking job.
Yeah. And I killed it at that point. It's over. They paid me to do this role. I went in there and probably gave them the best work of my life.
I smoked that shit, bro. What are you talking about?
Now look, but you know,
the woke need to shut up sometimes. The woke need to go to sleep sometimes, like I always say. Niggas be too woke.
Crazy times. President Joe Biden is prepared to give one-time $700 payments to all the families in Maui affected by the wildfires in Maui. Enough? Too little? Or he needs to do a little bit more?
Man, I'm just amazed how all this money be coming up in America and shit, and niggas still ain't got their reparations. Like, for us to be in debt, we sure find money all the time. We always find money, billions to give out to somebody. And again, condolences and empathy to those families in Maui. And I definitely think they should receive whatever is needed to help them fix their lives. 700, I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if that's too much. I don't know if that's too little. I don't know. I just know us niggas need ours. Give me my people's money. I need funds for the work of my forefathers. Like everybody get their coin and sell for my people, man. That's all I'm talking about. No, give them people in Maui a nice piece of change. I don't know if 700 enough. Get them more than that. $700 ain't gonna do shit. They ain't even rent. How that's gonna fix people's lives? If you lost your home and lost everything, what's $700 gonna do? They should get $700 every month for the next 5 years or so.
I'm trying to think what the math be. I think they can afford it. They out here giving billions of dollars to other countries.
That's all I'm saying is America always finds money, even though we're supposed to be in debt. But they give out money to different countries for fucking guns and everything else. Give them people as much money as they need. I don't know what's the right number, but definitely make sure me and my people got our shit because we overdue too. Fuck. And I need another fucking closed lockdown, man. Fuck. Just lock this world up. We wouldn't have all this trouble if the world was still closed. Lock it up, man. And send us how much they was giving us? I don't remember how much them checks were.
You talking about unemployment?
Yeah, how much them checks was unemployment?
It was you got 300 for the COVID, you got 300 COVID funds, and then you got like the things for unemployment. So like whatever you get, say you leave your job right now, whatever you was getting, I think what is like half what you was getting.
Yeah.
Half.
So I know
it was the half
unemployment was
getting from unemployment. It's half of what you was doing when you was working plus the 300.
Yeah, so it was like 800, something like that, close to 1,000 a week, something like that. I can't remember exactly. It was a good time.
It varies for all folks. So.
Yeah, it varies for all folks. I know we were all happy. We were all happy at that time. We're happier people. We were less stressed. Let's get back to that. Close this fucking world up. Hurricanes happening, wildfires happening. We weren't having these issues when we was all in the crib.
Yeah, the population of Maui is 165,000 people.
Yeah, $700 a one-time payment of $700 ain't doing shit. That's fucking groceries.
Shit. That might be maybe, groceries crazy too.
That's what I'm saying. That may be groceries. But these niggas always find money. All I'm saying. They always find money. But they give the bag to other fucking countries. Give your money to your peoples. We need that shit. Shout out to my niggas in Maui, man. Tell my nigga
the best, be recovery. Hope they build back up. But damn, that fire is really, messing them up.
Yeah.
What's that? As of 2 hours ago, up to 400 people still missing.
Now.
Or missing / unaccounted for.
Crazy. That's unfortunate, man.
Unfortunate, but condolences to all lives lost and wishing them the best and positive. Yep. Hopefully they get back on their feet and they get back to doing what they, back to their regular lives and moving forward after this.
Definitely.
Now let's get into the ASO movie review. We got a new movie to review. And we are reviewing DC's Blue Beetle.
I really like this movie, man.
I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed this movie. I like the family dynamic. I like my guy Miguel. I like fucking George Lopez. I think if anything could have been better is the villain. I think that's the beginning of a story, but I think it has a lot of potential with everything. Since like from the beginning, they got straight to it. It wasn't much build up. Like they got straight to it. Like we didn't go through a long lagging process when it comes to getting to the superhero. We got there pretty fast. His family was enjoyable. His sisters, his uncle, everybody was funny. Like
everybody had a part too.
Everybody played a part and shit. Yeah, they all played a part. It was just fucking George Lopez is just George Lopez, like funny as fuck, man. And I like how they played heavy on the Mexican and Hispanic culture and shit. So like representation was real there. They talk about real life shit, how the rich continues to move us around and shit. How it's a lot of real life conversation in the movie as like under layers and shit. But Blue Beetle character, who I don't like, I'm not super familiar with the Blue Beetle character. I never really watched any Blue Beetle cartoons or content or prescribed to the comic books or anything of that nature. So the character itself is fairly new for me. But I think with the future of DCU, I think they have a bright future with this character. And I like it. I like it a lot.
And remember how you said we was talking about it? I think it was on Monday. You said he was gonna. Then I think there's the series you was talking about that they might be coming on Max is the Booster Gold series.
Yeah, Booster Gold. Yeah, Booster Gold.
Booster
I figured
Gold.
that out after.
So
And so with James Gunn taking over and having these new shows, James Gunn done well already, Peacemaker and everything he's done at Marvel with Guardians and shit. So having him now in the head of the DCU and shit, and now intertwining Blue Beetle into Booster Gold, and he's going to continue to move forward with that character. I like it. I think it has a lot of potential.
yeah, I feel you, man. Put him cameo on Peacemaker. Fuck it.
Yeah, so the only thing with Peacemaker, because Peacemaker is so mature and he's like a young character and it's like innocent, like almost like Peter Parker type of shit. Like I think it'd be funny because it'd be so left field, but it's like,
yeah, because
I'm over here, you over here.
Definitely very violent, but
yeah, word.
So comedic too, like
yeah,
from Blue Beetle. So yeah, maybe they won't have, but they can find comedy and some violence too.
Yeah, definitely. And it'd be on some like Peacemaker be so violent and Blue Beetle be like, what the like when he gets out of character, like because of how violent Peacemaker and how vulgar they are. I think it would be funny in that way. But again, I just like Blue Beetle. I think it has potential. It made me like the character. I like his family a lot. They again, like you said, they were all involved throughout the entire movie and shit. And it's a lot of just like funny moments in it and shit. Like it's a good family movie. And it's a good way to move forward in the DCU.
The way they filmed it, it would be a good crossover with Shazam.
It would be good with the Shazam family, yes. It would be. Yes, it would be. Although I think Shazam is trash. They need new writers. But
I think the first one, I like the second one, but I think the first one was better.
Way better. It was way better.
The first one was better. But I like the second one, but I think the first one was better.
But again, since we here, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's give it our shitty review. So the more shits you have,
the worst movie.
The worst the movie, yeah, exactly.
So you get 5 stars, that means it was a great movie. If we do 5 shits.
Let's do 5 shits. You get 5 shits.
I think we did 4 because our number was 4.
Right.
If you get 4 shits, that means your movie was bad.
Right.
So
the less shit you get, the better.
Less shit you get.
John, so how many shits are you giving Blue Beetle?
I'm gonna give it 1. So
okay, I'll give it 1.5. 1.5 shits.
So that's actually a good rating. So,
that's really good. So that's really good. 1 shits.
We try to do something different with our rating system. So the more shit you get, worse. The less shit you get, but I'm gonna give it 1 shit.
Exactly. I give it 1.5. Although people from the C2 network and universe don't think so. I hope they go see it. Shout out to Eddie because he just feel like DC is trash. I hope he gives it a fair shot because I think it was a good movie. It was a really good movie. So go check out Blue Beetle.
And as you know, we talk about this. I just thought of something we should. I think every now and then, like if you see a movie that we don't like discuss on pod or whenever,
Right. Yeah.
at the binge move,
Come out.
we should post our movie and slash show reviews like this, the rating. That way, that way we get our shit rating out there. So that way,
right.
on
On social media. So we still put our ratings on even if we don't truly cover it.
Yes. So that way,
our ratings out there.
That way, every time we do it, you don't have to explain. So it gets to the point like people understand, because every now and then we're still gonna have to explain it. But if we post it on social media enough,
right?
For true fans that watch, follow, subscribe,
they'll understand. Yeah,
this is a good movie to check out.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
We'll post it with the rubric. The more it's bad, less it's good, and then we'll give it the rating.
Copy. I'm with that.
So I think that's a nice idea for the social media world for C2. But I enjoyed the movie. My guy Miguel, man, he's on the come up, man.
Shout out to Miguel, Cobra Kai.
He's one of them. Yeah, he's one of them actors I'm gonna follow.
What's his real name?
Is Zolo something?
Because we call him Miguel and shit. Because
it's Zolo. I think his last name starts with an M or a P. I could be wrong.
We know him from Cobra Kai,
obviously, yeah.
And so that was what. It's got a cool XOLO Zolo Maradona.
Oh, so I said, as I said, I knew it had to be the last name. So we could be pronouncing it wrong, but I'm gonna say his name is either Zolo or Zalo.
Yeah, Zalo Maradona.
Or say it in a more Spanish way. The first name. Probably.
And again, big Hispanic cast and shit. The voice in his thing was Becky G. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that. I really didn't.
Yeah, that's Becky G.
No, it's crazy. I was about to ask. I know I was about to say, I wonder who they cast for the voice.
Becky G is the voice inside the suit.
That's dope.
So shout out to them and shit, man. And then again, the growth in the character, how the suit was on one side originally, but as they, got closer together, decisions changed. Like, y'all gotta watch the movie and shit. It's a good fucking movie.
Yeah, I was, it's doing decent in the box office, but I felt like it was gonna suffer from like all the DC movies that's not basically connected to nothing that outside of like Batman.
Yeah, the outliers and shit.
Like outside of Batman, the DC movies that wasn't really connected to nothing usually don't fare well.
Yeah.
Like, the Green Lanterns in the world, the Flash movie that just came out.
Right.
A whole bunch of characters in it, but I didn't watch it, but I think it made me flop because everybody knows it wasn't gonna be connected to anything. And I think that
as well as the the shit going on with the main character.
The lead actor. I felt like the Suicide Squad was cool, but they was like more of standalones.
But see, actually, the Suicide Squad, nobody expected much from them. But they actually people grew to love Suicide Squad because it had no identity with the overall DC universe and what we know. Those characters and what they became, people actually enjoyed it. And I think that's why you see characters like Peacemaker and Harley Quinn continue on, because they like what we didn't expect from them, we grow to love. But initially they didn't do well. But I think moving forward with James Gunn, some of those characters will continue on because of the love that we have for those characters and shit. And I just like the little pieces that's coming together. I can see some potential in the DCU moving forward, especially with James Gunn leading it.
Yeah, so they're just gonna have to reboot the Flash. They're gonna create a whole nother Batman for this one. The Batman we previously watched, there's gonna be a sequel to that Batman, but then it's
a standalone.
That Batman is standalone. I feel like they'd be messing up with that.
Because they got
kicked off if they started with Christopher Nolan and they just had people like the other superheroes cameo.
Yeah, because again they have the Batman Batman standalone. They have the Joker standalone. They doing a new Superman. So it's like that's the only problem that people have with DC because it's not uniform. Marvel is just like it's all pouring into one universe. It's just like other than and they about to even with Daredevil now, like Daredevil is doing his own thing, but even that's about to they're gonna make it all connect. And so DC unfortunately don't do that the same way Marvel does, and that's why it don't look as good because it's like, oh, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing that's going on in the main universe.
DC is trying to mimic them, but then do it in their own way. So that's the backward. You can't try to copy someone and then take their like copy and paste and then like try to alter it and like to your way. It's but trying to do what they're doing at the same time.
Yeah,
it doesn't work for them.
That's why they trying to bring in James Gunn to piece together the mess that's DC.
Yeah, but shit, I don't know, man. I feel like there's certain characters that I think they should keep Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
you know, like keep her. I like the Superman they already had, but they already replaced Superman, so they got their Superman. They already have Shazam, so I think they should keep the Shazam character. I think they should keep the Blue Beetle character. Peacemaker had a dope cameo with the whole oh shit. They got the Aquaman character down pat. Aquaman, a good Aquaman. I think they should keep them.
Yeah,
it's just a matter. They just got to alter. They could been with the whole time traveling, multiple dimensions. It's just a few sentences. All that shit is easy.
And again, it is because you have the ability to do the multi-universe, and they've already introduced it in that universe with the fucking Flash. So it's like, yeah, bro, alternate universe, piece this shit together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to like time traveling, multiverse, and all that parallel dimension stuff, I feel like it's just easier. It's like some shit happens.
Yeah, piece this shit together. That's it's easy.
It gives you more room to ease. I guess it's just more making the fans believe in it, but the fans understand it's multi-dimensions. It's all right.
Yeah.
It may not be the one from this dimension, it's the one from that dimension.
Right. Yeah. Look, DC can do it. They got James Gunn now. Hopefully he leads them to some type of uniform.
They need some type of continuity because I feel like every 5, 6, 7 years is a soft reboot to the whole.
It is.
That's
and again they keep telling the same stories.
Superman movie came out 10 years ago.
And the crazy thing is, the Superman movie is fucking good.
It was. It deserved the sequel. Then they made it Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, exactly. It was great fucking movie. Great. They found their Superman. Like, this was the Superman we've been wanting forever. They had him. Contractually, motherfuckers don't want to pay up. Pay your actors. And we won't be having this shit. Pay your fucking actors.
That's crazy. 10 years. That movie came out 10 years ago.
Pay your fucking actors, man. Superman was so fucking good.
I'm telling you, Henry was a good Superman.
Henry Cavill, bro. Pay your fucking actors. This was the Superman we've been wanting forever. Forever. Him and what was the character, the villain, Zod?
Yeah, Zod.
Bro, that shit was fire. The whole makeup of that Superman movie, him fight other super people that won't give a fuck about us. Like, that shit is what we needed. And then you come with the Superman v Batman shit. Fuck out of here. Y'all fucking it up. And I fuck with
Ben Affleck's Batman.
Ben Affleck Batman.
As a Batman.
I fucks with his Batman.
I feel like a lot of people wasn't like when he first got hired. People was like, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, yeah.
When he did a great job.
Yeah, I like Ben Affleck's Batman, but pay your actors. That's all. Pay your actors. We wouldn't be having this shit.
And they had it. They squandered the opportunity. James Gunn, hopefully he writes shit. They still got some decent pieces. DC still got some amazing characters and stories to be told.
Yeah.
It's just
Again, they're gonna bring. He's doing the Green Lantern show. He's gonna do the Wonder Woman Amazon show, and via HBO Max and shit like that. So it's still a lot of great stories to be told. And hopefully James Gunn could do it. We've seen him do it with Marvel, so I believe he can do it with DC.
man, we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. If not, in another 5-6 years, we'll be getting a new head of DC and a new fucking reboot. And it's like, god damn, at this point, just quit. Just scrap it
Right.
all. Just do
Yeah.
TV shows. I'm not gonna lie, DC TV shows have been good. You know, majority of them finished. The only one that's still left is Batman. Oh, I said Batman. Is Superman and Lois. That's the only remaining DC show. But for like the past, I think Arrow came out in 2012.
They got a Gotham Knights show.
They only had one season and they canceled.
Oh, okay.
They had one season. I was intrigued. If it got a second season, I would have watched it.
Okay, because I saw it on HBO Max. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't never see this.
Yeah, I watched an episode or two, but I don't like to commit to shows when I know there's a possibility it ain't gonna be a second season. Especially if I feel like the show is good.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, season 2. I'm ready for season 2.
Then I jump in.
Soon. I'm like, so I don't commit to no, unless I'm like already a fan of something. I'm gonna tune into it, but I don't like committing to the first season. If I see it's greenlit for at least a season 2, then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, I used to fucking love Gotham though. That used to be my show.
Gotham, they could have kept going with Gotham. I'm not gonna lie.
I used to fucking love Gotham.
It's just they probably had to hire someone a little bit older because he's still young to be Batman. Even though they did a whole time jump. They had a whole new Catwoman, but they kept him as Batman.
Right.
But he looked good.
Still baby face and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see.
I don't know if I'm frozen, but on my screen it look like my face is frozen. On my side.
Yeah, you are frozen.
I just looked at the screen and like, what the hell?
Yeah, you are frozen.
But
you still frozen on my screen as well.
I look high.
That's gonna be the screensaver shit.
Shit, this is like ain't going nowhere no time soon.
No, it don't. It ain't changed. Usually it been changed by now. That's why I kept talking. Hopefully it would change, but the shit is not. It's not changed.
That shit is stuck at wherever. It's stuck at wherever it's at.
Yeah. Huh? Oh well.
That might be a horrible head.
I'm gonna do the same. So it looks uniform. You know what I'm saying? Do the same.
But
all right.
With that being said, that's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Dev, and we are out.